in JAMB? At Taraba Business School, we can make your dream come through. Register now for our JAMB and CBT training. Intensive JAMB and WACE coaching classes with experienced teachers is ongoing. You will also be trained on computer-based training, CBT. Visit Taraba Business School today. We are located opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can call the following numbers for inquiries: 080 602 69140, 070 634 28464, 080 606 60861. Do you...
Hey, it's time. Good afternoon. This is News Across Nigeria coming to you on Super Media Television. We beam our signals from Jalingo, the Taraba State capital. You can stay connected with us on Facebook at Som TV and catch us live on YouTube at Som TV Live. The news headlines. The Senate leader, Opeyemi Bamidele, pledges National Assembly's commitments to public trust and economic reform, fast-tracking 58.47 trillion 2026 budget, 2025 Tax Reform Act, Electoral Act amendments, and 1999 Constitutional Review ahead of 2027 election. The Kaduna State troops rescue 8 kidnapped victims in Badurum Kasa Forest under Operation Enduring Peace, highlighting interagency collaborations and commitment to community security. Ekiti State present 415.57 billion 2026 budget prioritizing infrastructure, agriculture, education, health, digitalizations, job creations, and tourism. 72% of capital spending allocated to economic development. I am Herbert Naftali Bandawa, and now the news info. The Senate leader, Opeyemi Bamidele, assured Nigerians of National Assembly's commitment to defending public trust and national interest. With 16 months remaining, the legislature is fast-tracking economics and governance reforms, scrutinizing the 58.47 trillion 2026 appropriation bills, implementing the 2025 Tax Reform Act and amending the Electoral Act for 2027 elections, as well reviewing the 1999 Constitution. The lawmakers aim to diversify economic, boost competitiveness, and strengthen fiscal governance before the current tenure ends. Honorable Alabi Bliss Oshionogu, the Akoko Edo local government chairman, was impeached by 7 councillors after peace talks failed. The dispute escalated when 3 councillors attempted to remove the other, prompting the declaration of vacant seats. The impeachment cited abuse of office, financial misconduct, anti-party activities, and disobedience to authority. Oshionogu was publicly brought out of office, reflecting tensions in local governance and underscoring the challenges of council-level political dispute in Edo State. The Progressive Governors Forum endorsed the APC timetable for congresses and the National Convention, pledging transparency, accountability, and inclusiveness. The governors pressed national e-registrations, highlighting the youth participation and NIN verification. The emphasis was placed on financial discipline, party unity, and grassroots engagement. Starting in Taraba State, the forum welcomed the governors of Taraba and Plateau State into the fold, signaling strengthens democracy and strategic party consolidations ahead of the upcoming election. Political tension rose after Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf defected from NNPP to APC. The former party chairman, Ganduje, and Konkosia leader, Kwankwaso, crashed publicly, debating Yusuf's electoral threat. The faction defended the governor's move as self-preservation, accusing Kwankwaso of undue interference and failed reconciliation. They dismissed betrayal claims, inciting Yusuf's prospect, which remains intact despite Kwankwaso's warning influence. The dispute illustrates internal party dynamics and strategic maneuvering ahead of the 2027 elections in Kano State. The troops under Operation Enduring Peace raided kidnappers' hideout in Badurum Kasa Forest in Karuluku government area of Kaduna State, rescuing 8 victims unharmed. The operations involved the army, police, task force, forest guards, and local hunters, while forcing kidnappers to flee. The Nigerian army highlighted strong interagency collaborations and commitment to securing communities. The mission underscores ongoing efforts to protect lives, restore safety, and maintain public confidence in government and security operations across Kaduna State. Bauchi State government assured the family of late journalist Malam Dalhat Hamid Bello that all outstanding pensions and gratuities payment will be honored. The commissioner, Hajaraya Kubuwanka, visited the family to offer condolences, praising Bello's dedication and integrity. The family expressed gratitude and prayed for divine rewards. The gesture highlighted the state commitment to honoring public servants and supporting families affected by loss while maintaining respect for service contributions. 3 mobile police officers were ambushed and killed along Guga Bakori, with 2 others injured. The bandit had set an illegal roadblock, firing on responding officers. The victims were taken to Funtua General Hospital. Separately, a dispute emerged in Daura over purportedly endorsing Governor Dikko Rada for a second term. Concerned citizens rejected the endorsement as unrepresentatives, highlighting local frustrations over political decisions that do not reflect broader community consensus and raising questions about governance legitimacy. The House of Representatives urged President Tinubu to direct the Chief of Defense Staffs to launch a coordinated operations against bandits in Akko local government area, following attack killing 6 and abducting 20, with measures include aerials and ground support, NEMA reliefs, mobile police deployments, and weekly security reports until stability returns. The call reflects increasing federal concern over banditry, emphasizing proactive interventions to protect residents, restore normalcy, and prevent further loss of life and property in Gombe State. Ifelodun and Idu local government areas imposed 24 hours curfew on Oroago district and Gbogu community to counter rising insecurity. The curfew support military operations against bandits in local forest, as all human and vehicular movements are prohibited to allow clearance as well as operations. The residents are urged to comply as security forces restore safety. The measures illustrate the state's efforts to combat criminality, protect communities, and enable uninterrupted law enforcement activities while addressing recurring banditry challenges. INEC reported low turnout in Yobe's second voter registration phase due to farming, insecurity, and difficult terrain. Alhaji Ibrahim Abdullahi announced that the registration unit will rotate to local wards from February 2nd, 2026 to improve participation. Citizens are urged to register for PVCs and NIN to ensure eligibility for the 2027 elections. The move highlights ongoing effort to strengthen democracy participations, civic engagements, and electoral preparedness across Yobe State despite logistical challenge. The National Human Rights Commission condemned forced evictions in Lagos and sit-at-home enforcement in Anambra State, citing violations of human rights. Dr. Tony Ojukwu, SAN, highlighted Makoko demolitions without notice of compensation and economic losses in Onitsha main market. He called for dialogue, protection of livelihoods, and adherence to due process. The statement underscores the need of governance and development strategies to respect human dignity, prevent displacement, and avoid social instability in urban and commercial communities. The Nigerian Police National Cyber Crime Center dismantled 7.7 billion telecom fraud syndicates, arresting 6 suspects, compromised staff credentials, as well enables illegal airtime and data conversion. Their recovered access included properties of 400 plus laptops, 1,000 mobile phones, a Toyota RAV4, and substantial phones. The IGP Kayode Egbetekun commended officers for professionalism, reaffirming the force's commitment to securing Nigeria's digital and financial system, as well ensuring accountability for cyber criminals' activities nationwide. The only Finidi of Finidi, Oba Sekirulai Oyelere, celebrated the inauguration of National Open University Finidi Study Center. The commissioning led by Professor Olufemi Peters was attended by officials and dignitaries. The monarch praises contributors and urged the local communities to pursue higher education. The study center aims to empower youths, promote learning, and enhance community development, reflecting ongoing efforts to improve educational access and opportunities across Oyo State. Ekiti reaffirms fiscal accountability and transparency as Commissioner Olufemi Ajayi presented the 2026 budget of 415.57 billion. The budget allocates 53% to current expenditures and 47% to capital projects, with 72% of capital spending for economic development, investment, target infrastructure, agriculture, education, health, digitalizations, job creations, and tourism. The plan seeks to complete ongoing projects, strengthen human capitals, and improve living standards, while highlighting the government's strategic approach to sustainable development across Ekiti State. We'll now take a brief message from our sponsors. Stay with us, for we have a lot of captivating stories coming to you ahead.
Want to score 280 and above in JAMB? At Taraba Business School, we can make your dream come through. Register now for our JAMB and CBT training. Intensive JAMB and WACE coaching classes with experienced teachers is ongoing. You will also be trained on computer-based training, CBT. Visit Taraba Business School today. We are located opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can call the following numbers for inquiries: 080 602 69140, 070 634 28464, 080 606 60861.
Welcome back, and thanks for staying with us. The Ete community in Ikot Abasi, under the Ikum Ite Unity Association, challenged Starling Global Limited about false claims of the NDDC-funded Ete Okpopedi roads. The community criticized poor CSR, demanded a retraction within 7 days, and warned for legal actions. The Starling activities have damaged the roads, essential for women accessing farms and fishing settlements. The dispute highlights accountability, corporate responsibility, and infrastructure management, the issue in oil-producing communities of Akwa Ibom states. The Abia State Council of Traditional Rulers has launched a campaign for sensitizing citizens on PVC and NIN registration. His Royal Highness Eze Linus Ntomba expressed concern over low turnout, pledging to mobilize eligible residents aged 18 plus. The initiative is non-political and includes monitoring, registration, logistics, with materials and as well equipment. Lawmakers supported the effort to ensure widespread participation, enhancing civic engagement, democratic preparedness, and voter readiness for the 2027 general elections across Abia State. In Adamawa State, the Adamawa Ministry for Humanitarian Services, led by the Commissioner Bello Hamman Diram, inspected projects in Madagali local government area, including shelters, NSCDC office, police dormitories, and boreholes, ensuring quality and timely completion. The governor, Fintri, statewide local government tour accesses ongoing developments, engages community, and commissions completed projects. Says the NYSC COP members were urged on discipline, national unity, and skills acquisitions, while constructions of a permanent NYSC orientation camp at Malkohi continues, reflecting sustained investment in grassroots development and youth empowerment. That's all we have for you now on News Across Nigeria. You can follow us on Facebook at SomTV and subscribe on our YouTube channel at SomTV Live for more breaking news. Until then, I'm Harvard's Naftali Bandawa. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and keep watching Super Media Television. Good afternoon.